Hello everybody, my name is Wing Liang, the Aragon watch designer, and welcome to our Aragon watch review. Today we are going to talk about a very special movement, which is the premium of the SEIKO NE57. This collection is called the Superjet. You've seen the collection with the Damascus steel dial with the 2824. You've seen another version with the NH36 automatic movement. But today we're going to talk about the NE57. Many people are not very familiar with this movement, and through this video, this watch review, I hope that I can introduce and give you more insight about this movement. So let's begin. This is a very, what I call one of our flagship collection. It's very distinguished, very well built, and also this is the new generation, and it's called the Superjet because many people are familiar with the bracelet that came from the Silverjet. So we have 7 different dial executions, 7 colors, and then in 2 sizes. So what you're seeing right now is the 50 millimeter. What we call this is like a battleship gray, okay? This is not like lime green, but I would call it more like, you know that candy, the Jolly candy type green. It's so different, it's really cool. And then we have the solid yellow. I love this. And then I call this tangerine, all right? A-grade mother of pearl, really nice, the various color on the dial, very top of the line mother of pearl. And then we have the abalone, and then the last and final one is these, what we call the spray sand silver dial with red highlight. And this is the only high polished case and bracelet. Okay, now, so I want to go back and focus on the mother of pearl. Okay, we have 2 sizes again, it's 50 and 44. So I want to focus on the mother of pearl first because I saw the location of the hand. So what we are seeing here is the second hand, hour, minute. This is our custom design and custom made hour and minute hands. And over here you see that date display, and this hand right over here looks like a triangle, which is your center power reserve hand. Okay, so what this does is basically like your gas gauge in your car. It tells you how many hours of power reserve you have in your movement. So this movement is called NE57 and is a premium movement coming from the SEI. SEI stands for Seiko Instrument Incorporated. And you don't see this movement in many of the brands. You might have seen them in the Seiko brand, and they sell for $600–700. Just that, like a dressy style watch that they have. You can go to their website and you can see it is $600–700. So our indication of this is this movement has 29 jewels. This movement is very rare. I want everybody to know, if you're like a watch enthusiast or collector, you might not have this watch. You might have seen them in any other Aragon collections. And I think we're one of the brands that have this movement the most. And the waiting list or the waiting time to get this movement is very close to a year. I would say probably like between around 9 to 12 months just to get this movement. I also like this movement also because it has the, I didn't peel off the stickers. You can see maybe in the corner is the Code de Genève engraving on the rotor. Okay, the rotor winds both directions, and the power reserve of this movement is approximately over 40 hours, like I would say between 40 to 42 hours. Now, another very distinguished about the Superjet, the reason why we named this Superjet is it has the healing valve release, okay? And you can see the side wall of the bezel has the numerals, indicating 45 minutes, 55 minutes, 5 minutes. And it's very difficult to engrave the numbers on the side of the bezel. 120 teeth rotating bezel, very, very high precision, superluminova on the bezel, and it glows blue on the bezel and then green in the inside on the dial. Okay, I'm gonna put on the 44 millimeter first. Okay, I'm gonna try a few of them on my wrist. Look, really, really nice. Tapers really good. Okay, screw down crowned. And then also, what's also unique about the watch is the screw-in bracelet. Okay, these are all functional. Okay, when you turn, that's how you size the bracelet. So you need 2 screwdrivers, 1 on each side to when you want to remove the length, of course you turn it counterclockwise, right? So this is the 44, and let me show you the candy green. Jolly Rancher, that's the name of the candy. Look, this is the 50 millimeter. It also wears very well on my wrist. Some people might call, oh, it's too big on my wrist. It really depends on your preference, okay? I have a 6.5 inches wrist. Imagine a guy that is 6 feet tall, big and broad. When they wear a 50 millimeter, it looks really, really good. But someone like me, I have a 6.5 inches wrist or 7. If you have like a 7, I highly recommend like a 44 millimeter because it really tapers well on your wrist. Beautiful watch, beautiful design. It's truly unique. It's very hefty. The bracelet thickness, let me emphasize this again. The center length, okay, is 6 millimeter in thickness. The side length where the screw is 5. So it's very substantial. It's very hefty. You're buying a quality watch. It's not something that, this watch is not something that is gonna just work for a short period of time. This is, I would call it, you can pass it on because it's a mechanical automatic movement. The name SII is very durable, very durable and long-lasting movement. These are not toys. These are real, genuine timepiece that you can wear every day, and you can also pass it on to the next generation. If you buy this as a gift to a watch collector or enthusiast, they will truly appreciate this timepiece a lot. And I appreciate your continued support, and that will conclude our review today, and thank you.